Hello, welcome to the Complete Traveller Antiquarian Bookstore. So nice of you to join us. Today on our next virtual tour, we'd like to discuss Richard Burton. You know, Taming of the Shrew, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Cleopatra... Oh, wait, wrong Burton. I meant Richard Francis Burton, the noted explorer. Behind you, you can see in the case here, there's several of his books, all in very fine first editions, and he is in fact one of our specialties. Perhaps you're familiar with the actor, but not the explorer. In fact, Richard Francis Burton was a very interesting fellow, very accomplished. His most notable works, I think, would be his efforts to discover the source of the Nile River, his translation of the Kama Sutra and 1001 Nights, and his pilgrimage to Mecca. The latter is most interesting for me. He spoke approximately 24 languages at least, and Arabic was one of them, and he disguised himself as a Muslim, went to Mecca on a pilgrimage just to do it, basically, just to see if he could do it, to challenge himself, to learn more about the exotic cultures and the way other people thought and felt. In fact, doing so was an extremely dangerous proposition then as now, for if he had been discovered, he would have been killed immediately. In fact, my understanding is that so complete was his desire to maintain the perfect alias that he underwent the ritual of circumcision to minimize the chances of his being discovered, which indeed he almost was. Now, here you can see a couple of examples of the books I mentioned. This is A Pilgrimage to Al-Medina and Mecca that was written by him after the excursion that he made. One was published in 1856. As you can see, there's several editions. We have a couple of others as well. But the point I'm trying to make is that Richard Burton was such an interesting fellow. You just don't see a true, I mean, it's a cliche, but a true Renaissance man anymore. He could do so many things, accomplished in languages, at exploration, at writing, at many different things. And where are the people today that can do so many things so well? For example, he also wrote, just as one example of many, a book on the new systems of sword exercises. In other words, sword play, and how to properly present arms, how to properly fight, presumably, how to maintain your weapon, and all the sorts of things that the accomplished swordsman needs to know. Now, this is just barely scratching the surface of the accomplishments of this man. Why not take a moment to take a look at our website, ctrarebooks.com. You can search the keyword author or title, check out the works that we have of Mr. Burton, or if you're in Midtown Manhattan, do drop by our store, corner of 35th Street and Madison Avenue, and we're open 7 days a week for your convenience. We're happy to discuss Richard Francis Burton or any other book-related issues you may have. And until next time, we'll see you soon.